What's good, Jordan? And Scav, how's it going? Why does everyone have to stream when I got no time? Hey man, I stream this time every day. Except for yesterday. Yesterday was like the exception, I guess, because I had plans this weekend. Eva's here as well. How's everyone doing? Mm-mm-mm. All right, let's start off with some connections. You know how it is. I'm going somewhere just today. Well, then you can come tomorrow. I'm gonna be playing funny horse girl racing game, but still. I'll see you around, Scav. Yeah, we'll do the connections. We do the connections in the Wordle at the beginning, and then we do a couple different ools at the end. Okay, what do we have? I was off last week, Wednesday through Sunday. Hey, that's pretty solid though, Jordan. And I streamed at weird times on Saturday and Sunday anyways, so you probably didn't even miss anything. Wait. Only the last four are not an obvious group. Oh, okay. I haven't actually like spent the time to look at these yet. So let's shuffle them around before I accidentally get some wrong ideas. Tissue, protein, cell, and gene all feel like they would just go together as like biology terms. Biological structures. There we go. Uh, One day I got on to watch someone redeemed a stream ender. Yeah, that did happen last Tuesday, didn't it? Speaking of which, that's going to go back up starting tomorrow. What is a triathlon? That is swimming, running, and biking. A lot of each of them. Um, Speaking of which, I see swimming, I see triathlon, I see equestrian. These are, I believe, all Summer Olympics events as well. But I don't know immediately which one the fourth one is, so I might just let that go for now. I don't know if like athletics kind of makes sense theme wise, but I don't know that there's like it's not quite the same. I think it's probably athletics, but let's see what else we've got. Um, it's like I'd give it like a solid 90% chance it's those four. Uh, Tide, Infinity, swimming. These are all pools. These are all pools. Tide pool, I'm pretty sure is a thing. Swimming pool, infinity pool. Um, Course, perhaps, or mini. I'm not sure. It might actually not be these four if swimming works with pool for like these. Um, yeah, Jordan can't help. Direction, trend, course, and tide, right? It might be these four instead. I think I like these more. This is like the way something is going. Yeah, I like those the most. Okay, so it's not pools, so it's almost certainly swimming, athletics, equestrian, and triathlon. Summer Olympic events. Okay, so athletics is just considered an event? What the fuck is athletics? Like I know track and field and shit, but what is athletics as an event? That sounds like it would be like a floor routine kind of thing. Like a gymnastics event? I thought Blueprints was over. Not quite, apparently. How's it going, Solar and Lightspeed? Oh, it's just athletics is just running? Oh shit. DJ, are you the equestrian type? Um, eh, it's fine. I watch it if it's. I don't go out of my way. I don't like, you know what I mean? I feel like a lot of Summer Olympic events I don't really go out of my way to watch though. I guess javelin is kind of cool. What was the last category? Car brand homophones. Infinity Mini. Opal, and Audi. Yeah. All right. Oh, almost forgot the Wordle. My bad. I've been doing that a lot lately. Is this the last stream this year? No, we should have one Tuesday and Wednesday. I can't say for certain if there'll be one New Year's Day, so I left that one up in the air. I just posted the new schedules like an hour and a half ago. All right, Wordle. Mm, let's go with like heart. Sounds like a good one, sure. Hilts. Oh, Hilts could have been good too. Would have given us the T at least. As far as I'm aware, they don't do plural words though. At least not standard plural words. They might do like abnormal plurals, like axes or something. If axes were a five-letter word, but goons. I'm not doing double letters. Audio is always my first guess to snipe the vowels. I don't like to do the same guess 2 days in a row as much as I can. Um, uh, what's a good word? Like I could pick any word, but I want to find like a good word that fits some more of these extra letters. I've done plenty of Wordles with S at the end, not just with S at the end though, like actual plurals. Because as far as like I've heard at least, I haven't actually confirmed this myself, but I've heard from someone I know that is a very avid Wordle player that they do not do standard plurals. Solar intentionally kneecapping himself. I like to play Wordle with only 5 guesses. uh Query. No, we have an E missing already. Uh let's do pound. Pound works. U in place. Okay. This is probably a consonant then. UIT. Well, I guess it. Hmm. I don't know if I like a UIT. Maybe that's a possibility. I've got this one, so no helping. Not helping now that I know it. Word. DJ doesn't want to play DK. DK? What? I just responded to your last message. What do you mean? Oh, sorry. Did I miss one in the middle? I did miss one in the middle. My bad. There's a lot. The chat's moving fast. What do you want me to do? I'm gonna miss one every now and then. Sorry, guys. Can you please play Death Cars as one of your last streams? I don't know about that. I'll get to it when I get to it. That's all I'm gonna say, man. I can't. It's a lot for me to be like, yes, I will definitely play every game people recommend to me. You know what I mean? Ooh, we got another hydrate right after I hydrated. Solar, Jesus. Okay, okay. Focus up. This is fruit. Focus up complete. Let's continue. DJ, when are we playing Nekopada on stream? Oh man, that's a fucking classic right there. I haven't heard that name in a while. Of course, stream lags right when he answers my question. I apologize. Oh, Eva did message fruit. You're actually right. You were correct indeed. See, this is what I'm saying. I miss a ton of chat messages as soon as chat starts moving really fast because I always pick like a different direction to start reading from. Sometimes I read from the top, sometimes I read from the bottom, and I'll just like miss one in the middle for some reason. Um, Allow me to get some blueprints going. There we go. And we will have song requests on today, everyone. I hope everyone's break was fun. Or I suppose some of you probably still have breaks since we've got New Year's coming up. That one sounded louder than normal. Oof. Maybe it's just, yeah, I had my audio up higher than normal. Go figure. Last stream of the year, can you play Okay, defeat. That doesn't sound. That I've heard titles that long before, and that's not usually a good sign. What the fuck is that? An actual like whole title for a game? Ooh, wrong song. Yikes, bad start. How's it going, Yoke Jaeger? So, Overstars. What? Sorry? What is Overstars? And you're excited about it, so it's probably a game. Check Discord. On it. Checking Discord. Checking Discord. I'm observing Discord. Grimm's Discord. Oh, mod pack we're gonna play. Word. I still haven't looked at those yet. I do need to. I'll look after stream. It is the next mod pack. Average isekai anime title. All right. Let's focus up. We're gonna try to remind ourselves what the fuck we were doing. I think we have a lot of hints towards some sort of final goal, and I just cannot for the life of me put them together. I think I'm still lacking some. I'm pretty sure Lightspeed mentioned just working through the blue tents rooms. As of right now, we have, I think, 29 of them, and there should be 46 in total. We can get 5 a day, so... I think if we're going to work towards that, I should probably just save my rerolls as best as possible, pay attention to which blue rooms I haven't drafted before in the 8th column, and try not to draft them. What are the clues? We have stuff about the numerical core, which I think I've solved. There's the weird gems in the whatever the fuck it is down there, the cellar. And then I also have to, I kind of want to keep trying the secret passage outside, but I don't actually know what I'm supposed to be doing out there. It just feels like the room that would make the most sense to have something behind it, right? Like most rooms, as soon as the doorways are visible, it's like caved in or whatever. There was another room we wanted to try there, but I went ahead and tried it was the entrance hall. And I didn't try the entrance hall because I could try the entrance hall whenever the fuck I want, right? So that's why we did it that way. Okay, I remember now. We're back where we were. Also, can you do the foundation cheese for blue tents to speedrun them? Also, you can do the foundation cheese. I don't know what the foundation cheese is. Explain. Not that I'm probably going to do it, but I would like to know. What? What's up, Smokes? Yeah? I would like a break room, please. You want to get up here? Mr. Mochas? Ooh, that looks tough. Come on. Drafting from Foundation directly into rank 8. Wait, how does that allow me to cheese, though? Oh, you mean just, like, going to rank 8? to do it. Come on. Yes, old man on the lap. Old man. Boop, 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 boop. Kitty cat on the lap. What? What do you mean what the fuck is going on in all caps? Are you just like is it just giving you the wrong song constantly? All right, anyways, 10 I believe that is times 16 is 160 rounded to 3 is 100 divided by 10 is 10. Two songs have been wrong. Then just go get the oh, I must have done something wrong. Oh, was there something I missed possibly? I'm distracted. I'd go get the YouTube link, I guess, right? 10 times 16. Oh, it's rounding up, not truncating. Hello? It's 20. So 20 over 3 rounded to the nearest single digit. Okay, that's 6 and some change, so 7. Okay, that's what they want. 6 doubled 12 rounded to 2 is 10. Gotcha. Cool, 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 cool. We're back. I don't want to listen to Among Us song The Arsonist. Why not? It's a fucking classic, man. Ooh, coat check. I like the coat check, but I like the cloister here very much so. And then before I go waste all my time over there, let me draft some rooms over here. I have done the library before. We could also draft a kitchen. Give ourselves lots. Let's go kitchen. I'm gonna probably do the outside room here, and then I'm going to go looking for the coat check again so that I can get up to rank 8 quickly and do. Have you even ended in break room with keycard in coat check? No, I have not. I would have to imagine that would allow you to get 2 keycards. I don't know what I would actually do with that, since as far as I know you can't like consume them. Okay, well, I mean, I guess I'll go secret. Given these two, I guess I'll go secret passage again. I was about to say I'm just gonna go take the tomb or whatever, just because they're, you know, like I can always get the secret passage back later, but it gave it to me, so. Gave it to me alongside a bunch of crap, is what I should say. Ah, yes, I would like all your food. One of everything, except for the tomato soup. I always love spending a ton of money like this and then immediately finding the observatory and having it be shits on sale. Do I have dining room? Do I have dining room? No, I do not. Do I have workshop? Yes. Damn, this is going pretty hard right now. Electric Eel Aquarium. I'm fairly certain I have the aquarium. I do. But that being said, I think I would rather have a hallway here. Or maybe a commissary would work too. Yeah, let's go commissary. A little light on gems, but usually they sell some. Today is no different. There we go. I'm broke. There's my observatory. It's kind of not in a great place, but I don't really have a choice unless I want the funeral parlor. I'm fairly sure I don't. I love Moobot streams because we go from obscure bangers, the worst shit known to man, then show tunes into cap it off video game soundtracks. Yeah, we get a wide range in here. People have very varied tastes, it would seem. I don't care for Draxus. Hey, look. I've manifested it. Add a word to Spiral of Stars, then gain 1 key and 1 gem for each rank reached, then lose 3 steps for each rank reached, then gain 1 coin for each day spent, then lose 42, then lose 42, lose 2 stars. If you have less than 40 steps, gain 1 random item from the... Random item from the... From what? From the what? Ooh, a study's looking pretty spicy. I like a good study. I like a study with 2 dice as well. No gem, I'll survive. We get this one still. My tastes are EDM and techno, a bit of dubstep when done right, and maybe rock. When you say dubstep done right, are you perhaps referring to something more like melodic dubstep? Because I find that a lot of dubstep, traditional dubstep, that is the stuff that's like very grating on the ears, is done so that way intentionally, and I don't really like it that way. Melodic dubstep is where it's at, though. I like melodic dubstep. Get another 2 rerolls from Boudoir, or get 2 rerolls by doing the drawing room. I'm pretty sure I've done the drawing room. Yes, I have. I guess I should have checked that previously, eh? Have I done the observatory? Because I have 2 of those in my house now. I have not done the observatory. Okay, that's another one we can look at. Walk-in closet, I'm fairly certain I have done. Yes, it was the first one I did. I just read my notes over here, and for walk-in closet, I have Epson died, and then I have like a question mark after the date. And I'll be honest, I misread it as Epstein at first. Epstein died? There's my code check. Let me get that. Oh, I'm finally free from the bedroom bullshit. Let's re-roll that. Greenhouse? That'll give us a lever if we have the broken lever somewhere, or I could just quest bedroom and call it a day. Quest bedroom into the cloister of Doja. It doesn't really matter if we get blocked off because we managed to pick up the key card already. So no problems there. I don't suppose I could get a room that has, like, you know, maybe the kennel or something would be cool. DJ got reminded of his favorite pastime from the golden days. So I do have to clarify here. How old do you think I am? Because I feel like I'm at an age that's close enough that if I were involved, I would be a victim, not a perpetrator. I mean, I guess I could just draft the other workshop, right? Or do I just draft the pantry and just head up to the fucking foundation? Good day, Soup. How's it going, Yeet? Now we're probably like 22. I am older than that. I am older than that. I'm in my 20s, that much I'll say. But I feel like that's not really saying much, because hopefully I look like I'm in my 20s. Pushing 80, by the way. Good for you, Yeet. Honestly, genuinely, just give me the pantry and we'll move on with our lives. I already have the pantry done anyways. That's less rooms for me to be able to draw. Alright, we're heading up to rank 40, or rank 46. Holy shit. I'm cooked, guys. I'm cooked. How's it going, Smokey? How was your restroom break? Are you back now that you've used the restroom? Did you clean yourself, or are you going to sit on my lap before you do so? No, I'm sure you've cleaned yourself. You are a rather fastidious cat. No, you are? Oh, I'm pushing 80. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I'm 20, but my birthday is on leap year, or on leap day. Actually 80. Fucking Riddler. I'm in my 20s is all I will say. Twitch sub you will pay. I can't give up the information for free, can I? Alright, Banner of the King. Give me blue rooms. We've got a study, we've got gems, we've got keys. Mailroom hasn't been done yet, has it? Which makes sense, because I don't know why I would ever willingly draft the mailroom on rank 8, or has it? Oh, apparently I have drafted the mailroom up here before. Huh. What about the Nook? Haven't done the Nook. Breakfast Nook, come with me. Yum, 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 yum. Alright, where's my note? You would hide this behind this chair. Fuck. It's too obvious. Inside the lamp? That would also be rather rude. If I were a no... Aha! The Rook can perform... I'll get fucked. This is the Nook. The Rook can perform a special move with another piece. Suppose that would have been useful at some point in the past had I not just gotten lucky, eh? Alright, that's 30 of the 46 rooms. Another blue room, please. The kennel. I'm pretty sure I do not have the kennel either. I do have the den, and I do have the walk-in closet, so the kennel it is. Who's a good puppy? All of you. You're all good dogs. Aha. This one's rather easy. Kennel. Number 31, Sinclair's. Sinclair's 4 canine companions are named Carter, Thoughtless, Hot Sauce, and Drawbridge. That's a wild fucking hint too, because I think a couple of these are weirdly like roundabout way like possible hints for like super early on puzzles. The drawbridge in particular. I guess it wasn't really a drawbridge, but I remember digging up one of those fucking microchips near that drawbridge. This is the wrong song wall. Oh, did you recommend this one? Should I skip this one? Yeah, you gotta keep people guessing, Yeet. Okay. Adios. Okay, what do we have here? I'm pretty sure I have the rotunda. Pretty sure I did that one and I was like, wow, that sucked. But maybe not. Pretty sure I have the rotunda. I'm like 80% certain I did the rotunda. Yes. Office. Office? Office. We'll do office. I actually am not sure I've done the break room either, but we're gonna do the office for now. Okay. Now, this one's gonna be a pain in the ass, methinks. This looks like a room where you can hide a lot of stuff. Let me go ahead and spread money while I'm here. You may have all of the dollars. Cheers. Alright. Where is the note? In this room. Blueprints looks chill for a roguelike at least. Oh yeah, it's a super chill game, but it's very puzzle heavy. It's a roguelike puzzle game, so much of well, that was easy. Much of the game is just solving puzzles in one way or another. This is Office. Thanks. Well, good thing I've solved this puzzle, guys. Cool. OMG and icosahedron. D&D mentioned? 20-sided, three-dimensional shape. This is an icosahedron. It's a D20. Lame, it's blocking my comments. Not anymore, Jordan. I saw that one. They just released an article on Reddit about how DJ Soup and Salad has 3 nipples. What? We're gonna need some proof of that. Send the link in the Discord. Indeed it is. DJ, open up. I need proof. I would have flipped my shit if there had been a knock at the door at that moment. When the fuck did I get a shovel? Oh yeah, I bought it from the fucking commissary like 20,000 rooms ago. I guess I'll take a trophy room for more rerolls. You know what I'd really like to find is the gallery. Because I don't know if I've done room 8 in rank 8 yet. A D20 is the dice of Satan? Okay. Me, an intellectual, only using D6s. This is not a good choice, right? Like, yeah, I haven't gotten the freezer before. And yeah, I do have the items, I think, the magnifying glass. Was it the magnifying glass and the battery pack that makes the burning glass? No, it's the metal detector. Well then, never mind. I don't have the items to even go look for the note, which is most likely frozen in here. I only roll my one-sided dice. This man has discovered integers. He has discovered the plus C in every calculation in, like, calculus. I've done conference room. Have I done laboratory? Yes, I have. Redraw. Glass detector. I'm pretty sure I've done the pool. Pretty sure. Yes. Utility closet. Might not have done the utility closet yet. That might have to do. It doesn't seem as though I've done the utility closet. So let's go ahead and do the utility closet while I've got it here. I do have this as a rather rare room, so I'd rather not have to come back here a lot. If I were a note, you wouldn't just put it like on top of the box or something, right? Would you put it inside the box? Surely not. Oh, whoops. Probably should turn down the garage there, eh? Go on. I've got a Dungeons Master's Guide. I've got a 12-sided die. What the fuck you gonna do with a 12-sided die unless you're a barbarian? The only motherfucker I know that actually has a 12-sided die involved in his kit anywhere. Yo, there's only so many places you could hide this shit. is like a tiny little room. Do you actually want me to go to the other side? Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm gonna have to solve this puzzle, aren't I? Okay. This was Breaker. Yeah, I think I need to do this puzzle. Oh God. Okay. Press any press any color to get a blue. Press blue next to a red to get a purple. 5 purples give you the 6th. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I need to remember how to do this. Yes, okay. So pressing a blue when it's surrounded on both sides. Okay. And that gives you a red. Okay, okay. And then pressing a blue next to a red gives you the oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. I don't remember how to do all this. I want to say I want to go to like all blues, but that's not really super feasible. Okay, there we go. And then I wanted to do, I think this. No. Yeah, you want to go red here and then there, and then red here and there, then red here and there, then red here and there, red here, there, and then it gives you the 6th purple. And I want off blue, green, white, red, purple. I believe if I press purple while all are purple, I get white. Then I need a red and a purple. What color does this give me? It goes back to blue. So if I make you red, you become purple. Now we've got those 3, and then I need off blue and green. Which I believe you can fuck up. I want to say it was this one I wanted to turn blue. That might be a mistake, though. Okay. We remembered how this shit works. Watch the note not be on this side. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. This feels like it's not going to be helpful, but at least I remembered how to do the fucking puzzle. DC Power's designs for the VAC controls were partly inspired by the gift they received from their client, an original Morajai box. Huh. I can see it. Designs for controls were inspired by original Morajai box. I can see it. I can see it. Okay, what did I miss? I missed a bunch. I made an icosahedron IRL photo in general chat. Hold on, let me go get that. But before that, do I spend $60 on a D120? What does a D120 look like? That can't be a regular. No, Jordan, it's not. You will not find that here. Oh, hey, so you did. Did you 3D print this? There you go. Did you 3D print that? So, like... You did 3D print it. Very cool. I wish I had a 3D printer. They're a little too expensive for me at the current moment, but I do feel like I would have a lot of fun with them. Hey, Solar, was this you? Zoller, did you recommend this one? Wrong song? Oh, okay. Yeah, for sure. 3D printers are nice. Use my entire first paycheck on one word. Genuinely, I forgot I had a shoveler. I would have dug this up and saved myself a key, but what are you gonna do, right? Okay. Now, let's see if we can find the gallery, since that sounds like it's gonna be a pain in the ass to do otherwise. We're just digging up keys like they're free. There we go. Aha! See, there is a bug. There is a bug in the game. I have the kennel. This has happened before. I have the kennel. When I dig in a room, it should unlock all the doors coming out of that room. Why is this door not unlocked? Not that I care, I have a billion keys, but ref, do something. I think Foundation was drafted before Kennel, but it shouldn't matter when it was drafted, right? Like, it just says that when you dig in a room, unlock all doors coming from that room. Why would it matter when the rooms were drafted? It doesn't ever claim that they must be drafted beforehand, only when you dig. Maybe how it's programmed causes it not to work. Absolutely. But it's a bug. That's not working as intended. Someone needs to change some words around or some code around, because that's not how it's supposed to be based on what you wrote here. I have a shitload of steps. Give me the observatory. What? Jesus. Add a word to the Spiral of Stars, then gain 1 key and 1 gem for each rank reached, then lose 3 steps for each rank reached, then gain 1 coin for each day spent, then lose 2 stars. If you have less than 40 steps, gain 1 random item from the showroom. Well, I didn't have less than 40 steps, but that would have been pretty slick. One plane that I printed wrong so it didn't fly. Damn. Okay, we got 3 gears. This is going to be a 4-room exit. I'm pretty sure I have done the Mechanarium on rank 8, right? Yes, I have. I've also... I think I've done the wine cellar. Have I? Have I not done the wine cellar? Yes, I have. There it is. Cellar. Give me the Mechanarium. Dysdiacus triacantahedron. Huh. I'm gonna pretend like I definitely read that right. Where's the gallery? That's not a gallery, guys. That's not gonna cut it. That ain't shit. I will take a mailroom. That's a good place for a mailroom. And I guess I'll take a dining room. Oh wow, dinner already served. I guess I did hit rank 8. This is, what is this shit? Is this for showroom? Yeah. DJ, teach me how to Dougie. Like, right now? I'm sure there's plenty of videos out there. I don't think I could do a better job than they can. Certainly. Ooh, secret garden key. Yoink. Good time for that. Time to pull that lever. And then spin the wheels around 6 times, which is genuinely quite frustrating. If it were easier to do, I would just draft the garage every day just so that I didn't have to do this shit on the off chance that I got the secret garden. Seems like a steal, Lightspeed. I don't know how much a bot is worth in dollars, but it certainly sounds like a good deal. If only I had a telescope right now. I'll have to deal with a silver key. Where the fuck is the gallery, by the way? I'm just looking for the gallery out here, man. $2,000 bot, is that like... one bot is 0.03 US dollars. Okay, so it's like about 30 per? So yeah, it's like 65 bucks. Yeah, 65 bucks. 63.14 apparently is the exact number. So I've been told. You know what, you can do better than that. Give me another one. Dovecoat? Hell yeah. Rotate it that... No, rotate it back this way. I actually do want to go this way. Give me that dovecoat. That's so little. Yeah, but it's all arbitrary at the end of the day, yeah. I don't want a conference room. I don't really want a lab either. I guess I'll take a conference room. Fuck it. Whatever. It's another blue one out of the pool. Give me that apple. Mmm, delicious. +6. We re-rollin'. We re-rollin'. Oh, there's the gallery. Huge. Big money. By big money, I mean $4 and a key that I may or may not use. Yeah, I probably should have checked and seen if I had actually done room 8 before I picked that, huh? DJ, is pimpin' easy for you? I mean, relatively speaking, yeah. That's something a pimp says, right? Have I done boiler room? Yes, I have. All right, let's draft that here. Every time I draft one of these rooms, I'm just reducing the number of other rooms that I have to deal with. You could say a D120 is made from a dodecahedron if you turn every pentagon into 10 right triangles. Okay. And then pull the centers of all the pentagons up. So, wait, does it look more like a spiky ball in that case? Hold on. I'm seeing the 10 right triangles, right? Each side you cut down the middle there, and then on the corners. If you pull it up, aren't you making more of a spiky ball, though? I was like, I'm liking this song. Damn, what G recommended this song? They're great. Oh, it was me. Alright, what you got for me besides a turnip? Spare master bedroom. If that's not common, it should be. Alright. Treasure trove. Pantry. Please fuck off. I've done the pantry for the blue tents. Like, if I never saw you again, it would be too early. Be gone, thought. You must pull it up just enough that, such that it's still convex. Oh, okay, so it's like just a little bit. Understood. Solar asking the real questions. It's in the username, but still. Fuck it, sure, silver key me. I see they're running out of 4 rooms to give me. Security's kind of going the wrong way. I've got 25 gems. Closed exhibit's going the right way, though, sure. Already there, you... DJ, I heard you were gonna move back to the monastery. I'll be honest, I have no idea where the nearest monastery is from here. Like, it feels necessary for a monastery to be built, like, on a mountainside, just, like, in my headcanon, and we don't really have mountains here, so I'm gonna go ahead and guess that there are no monasteries anywhere in Florida. For a second I forgot that pantry meant a room, and I was wondering why the pantry... No, I'm not putting someone in my chat on blast right now. Right now. Den, but facing the wrong way, but also I have the closed exhibit, so how much do I actually care? The answer is not very much. How's it going, Blaze? Have I done the storeroom? I'm pretty sure I have. It was one of the first ones I did, yeah? Yeah. Storeroom. Useful? No. But it gets it out of the pool, and we're really just trying to do whatever the fuck this is gonna go here. Oh, I keep forgetting to check for room 8. Okay, we've done walk-in, classroom, den, ballroom, library, rotunda, story, blah, blah, blah. Not in there. Not in there. We do have room 8, actually. Apparently we did it somewhat recently. Was it literally the last one we did? Because the next one's the Nook on my list. So I guess I've already done room 8. I just forgot, so this key's fucking worthless. Sure, give me the rotunda. I might not even rotate it. We'll see. Huh. Takes too long. But the triangles in the D120 sadly don't have any nice property like right angle isosceles. Oh, I thought you said you cut them into right triangles. But then I guess you pull them in such a way that they're not anymore. Solar, Jesus. The wheel spins, but the hamster is dead. Chill, chill, chill. Wine cellar. Sure, maybe it'll be helpful. Okay, these gems are still RBG. So I'm starting to wonder if that actually is relevant somehow. The gems are always the same colors in the same order. R, B, G. I can't, like... There's nothing interesting. Like, it's like a circle and then, like, a teardrop. And then, like... I don't know, sort of a squared rectangle. A little rounder, they'd probably get sued by iPhone. Apple. Sued by iPhone. Hello? Oh, it marks their value? Maybe. I mean, I know we've seen before that the red ones are like the real ones, and a lot of gems are manufactured and fake. I haven't really seen anything to... Morning room? Sure. Why not? What's another couple gems in a coupon book that I can't fucking use because it's way too late in the day to be spending it on shit? Getting $1 off. Alright, we're rolling. We're rolling some stuff here. There we go. That's the kind of thing I'm looking for right there. Took us a while to find this, but I tried carbonara bulldog noodles. Spicy but nice. Carbonara. Huh. Oh god. I can't even get anywhere in 60 seconds. I gotta go through the fucking rotunda. Jesus. Alright, well, this is gonna be a waste of an item, but... Go, go, go! Gotta run all the way down the clock tower, press the rotunda button, and wait for it to go around twice. Elevator music. God damn, that takes like 15 seconds. I have a sneaking suspicion that they made the rotunda so slow specifically for this one interaction. Jeez. I don't even know where I'm going. Going this way. Get one fucking room out. That'll do. Because it was gonna spend it anyways, since I hadn't drafted it yet, I don't think. Alright, now we can slow down and actually think about our options here. I don't think I need any more steps. I'm not gonna go spare master bedroom. I've done classroom, I've done break room. I can pick either of those and be fine. A furnace. I guess that would allow me to take the freezer without much concern. You're more likely to draft red rooms. I have so many rerolls, I don't think I'm going to be too concerned about that. This would allow me to take the freezer. I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay with that. And if I get stuck with the freezer, that's fine. And then this one... I'm gonna draft every room except this one first. We can go up and around since we can go through the antechamber to the other side. Hello. Ooh. Apple from Secret Garden. Delicious. Ooh. Apple from Secret Garden. Delicious. I did not pull the north lever. I don't... Be real, I don't know that I need to. I really shouldn't have taken that basement key either. I'm gonna guess you're not gonna let me use the room 8 key here, yeah? Yeah, alright. Ballroom? Oh boy. That'll only cost me a cool all of my gems. Have we done the attic yet? I want to say no. Doesn't look like we have. How's it going, Chris? I need some advice. I have a Rip of Drugs by Overground ready to go, which is one of the two songs, which one of the two songs isn't online at all, but it is so trash, I don't want to release it. You have a Rip of Drugs by Overground. So that's a band ready to go. So this is like a super niche group, and you have a song that isn't online anywhere, but it sucks. So you don't want to put it out there. I mean, fair enough. What am I looking for right now? I don't know, I'm just gonna start rolling until I see something. Oh, it got hotter since I last rerolled. That's kind of cool. What am I looking for? Not the lost and found, that's for sure. Genuinely, I have no idea what I'm looking for. I guess I'll just draft the fucking gymnasium, get out of here. Then they disbanded? Damn, you have... They made 2 songs and then disbanded. Does anybody even know they exist? Dare I say, Sun and Moon by Nighthawk 22 is a bad song, but it isn't the worst I've heard. Better than Curly Toes, at least. That's not hard to do. I don't know what I'm looking for, so I'm just rolling and hoping I see something I like. There's the freezer if I want it, but do I want the freezer here, or do I want the freezer in rank 8 so that I can actually read the damn note? I would assume the note would melt because we have the furnace. Hi, Smokes. Again. Yeah, we're just gonna roll. We just rolling. We rolling. You know what I haven't seen at all, actually? I like the treasure trove here, by the way, but I haven't seen the vault a single time. At least I don't think I have. I probably missed it earlier or something, since I wasn't paying attention back then. Okay, we've got... What are we at here? We've got blank in a white box with a moon. What do we know about white boxes with moons? What is that? I fucking hate that noise. Who the fuck put that in this song? Cannot stand that noise. I'll send it in memes. Be warned, it's shit even by my standards. Okay, I'll listen to it on my own time. How about that? There are 3 memos with false statements in the clock tower. Ah, this is kind of a hint then towards the clock tower's notes. 3 memos with false statements in the clock tower. Now, I will say, I don't remember whether this is true or false. Now, as far as I'm aware, I don't have anything that immediately tells me whether this is true or false. Green memos in white boxes are always lies. Okay, never mind. I actually do have something that tells me this is a lie. Now, the next 3 green memos you find in this room will all be true. Okay, that didn't end up relevant. Cool. 3 memos with false statements in the clock tower. That is a lie. There must be more for whatever reason. Alright, give me all my money. And also this, I guess. I'm gonna keep it blue. Why not, right? It's actually becoming a pain in the ass just to pick up all this money. Suffering from success right there. Okay, we go around. Still got 80 some odd steps. No problem there. We even got some running shoes. Who's a good pupper? You are. And our last room. I already have roommate, so I actually don't need to use this key here. I think I'm looking for, like, either the vault, which I don't think I've done, or the freezer, which I did just set up the value for. In fact, since this is the last room, I don't even care about the furnace. Hopefully it doesn't unfreeze my assets too quickly. Believe I've done the rumpus room, and it was worthless. Yep. Not break room. Not ballroom. There's the freezer. I suppose I'll take the freezer, sure. Oh, that is rising fast. Now, if I were a blue note, I'd probably be back there, to be honest. I might just have to let it thaw. I don't think I'm gonna be able to, like, get all the way back and end the day in time, so just let it thaw. And we thaw. And we thaw. It's 5 degrees. It is, come on, let's thaw. Today, please. We are thawing. It is actually getting there. Come on, there we go. Alright, where's my note? Does this stuff not? I thought it would still if I just, like, leave the door open. But I guess not. You gotta laser those. Huh. Anyways, where's my note? Where's my note at? I know about this one. This one sounds familiar. I feel like I've heard this one. Am I stupid? He says, checking the same area for, like, the 16th time. It's not down there. I can't crouch or anything. So it's something I must be able to see just at, like, eye level. Or perhaps above it on the other side of something like that. Where the fuck is his note? Oh, I've definitely heard this song. Ah, Arrow Chord, that's what it is. Okay. I think I'm dumb, guys. I am in rank 8, right? Okay, good. Oh, hey, my assets actually stayed frozen. That's great for me. I'd love to start tomorrow with $280 plus my allowance. I'm losing my mind. I can't find this note. I know it's in here, but I can't find it. Maybe if I write down freezer over here, it'll just suddenly appear. Does anybody else see this shit? Or is it just me that can't find it? Ah, there you are. The ice in Master Sinclair's personal freezer can only be thawed by applying a direct heat source. I don't understand how you couldn't know that by now. But go off. Like, if you still out here like, how do I laser this? How do I get my key? Holy shit, just found song gameplay footage from 2 years ago, lol. Song gameplay footage? Sorry? Like you found the song used in gameplay footage? Oh, some gameplay footage from 2 years ago. Wait, of what? Hold on, what were you talking about? Am I done here? Am I just heading out? I think I head out to the break room and log off there because I don't think I care for the I mean, I guess I could just hit another one of the books in the secret passage and just see what happens, but I don't expect anything to happen. Me speedrunning Sonic 2 and yapping to people I forgot about. I still got a lot of old videos that are hiding privated on my channel. Okay, we're up to 34. 34 of the 46 blue rooms. Although I think a few of them aren't actually possible. Because rooms 1... This includes the foundation and the entrance hall, which of course you can't draft in rank 8. I think it also includes room 46 and the antechamber, which also can't be drafted. So really there's only 42? Like, I guess if you were forward-thinking enough, you could just accidentally get the foundation in rank 8. But, so there's 42 I have to get, and I have 34? What's missing? Let's, since we're this far along, let's see what's missing. I guess the funeral parlor, is the funeral parlor still considered a blue room? Blue rooms, like how the prince is blue? Yes, that is an ongoing theme in this game. Funeral parlor is a red room. Does that mean it's impossible for me to now get the blue hint for the parlor room? Because it's in the list of 46 that are originally blue. Like, I see that it's a red room. So it's just impossible now. I've lost that hint. Understood. Then apparently it must not be a very important hint. So we've got 41 then that we can do. We still need to do the attic. We still need to do the garage, I think. Pretty sure I haven't done a rank 8 garage. Oh, I have done a garage. Huh. It gives the answer to the puzzle. Does it actually? Is the... Oh, it gives the answer to the puzzle of the room you're currently in. Okay. Gotcha. I thought you meant it gave me the answer to the puzzle I'm currently working on. I'm like, oh, holy shit. That's kind of rude. Locker room. I must not have done locker room yet, right? Surely. Okay, yeah. No locker room yet. Locker room. Cool. We have done the ballroom, we've done the nook, we've done the garage, we've done the music, we've done pantry and rumpus. We haven't done vault yet. We didn't even see the vault today, which was pretty wild. I was kind of on the lookout for it. Felt like it would have something useful. Have I done the study? No, and the study's going to be rather hard to get because you need the study to get the study. in some respects, because you get all the rerolls from the study. So you kind of just gotta naturally find it. Have I done the drafting studio? Yes, I have done the drafting. I know I've done the pool. Utility, boiler room. I haven't done the pump room, I don't think. although I don't imagine the pump room's going to have anything super helpful in it. So we've got the pump room. I'm pretty sure I've done security. Maybe not. Yes, I've done security. I've done the lab. I have, almost certainly I haven't done the sauna. No, sauna. Sauna. And then I've got apparently one more in here, the observatory, I want to say. Yes, it should be the observatory is the last one. The other ones all look like stuff that I've done. Yes, observatory. So that's all that's left is those 7. Any blue rooms you added or found? Oh, sorry. Yeah, there's those as well, the found floor plans. I believe I've done the planetarium before. And I've done the mechanarium. And of course there's the throne of the blueprints. Which kind of implies there's a couple others in here that I've probably missed. There's throne of the blueprints. We didn't see that today at all either. It was a little weird. Huh. Studio editions. Oh, there's that too. We've done Kennel. I think we've done Clock Tower. Haven't done Clock Tower. And we've done Classroom, though not all of them. And then Dovecote. Although we may have done Dovecote. We have done Dovecote. Okay. Cool. Cool. And then there's like outer rooms, but you can't do that anyways, so. Which way am I going? I'm going this way. I'm just gonna go pull a random book and see what happens. I forget which one I pulled last time. Ah, shit, here we go.
Curly toes. I'm your curly toes in pink ribbons and bows that glitters and glows to put on a fine show.
Alright, last time I want to say I pulled, like, purple.
Fine show for a mighty fine man.
Throne room might still show up when you select Black Prince on King Tower. Didn't something glitchy like that happen where we logged off in a clearly blue room and it wasn't technically considered a blue room? Oh, I heard that. What was that? Time somebody else out. Rude. All right. I hope one day some new viewer joins as soon as Curly Toes is playing and questions everything. I'm sure that is happening quite frequently, actually. I believe it. Okay. Where were we? Eva said, you need the study from the study? Yeah, because the study gives all the rerolls. I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with the least likely. We're gonna go gold. Unsurprising. Alright, we go next day. I'm not going to bother with the secret passage this time. I'm going to go here. we have Blessing of the Monk for 3 more days still, so call it a day here. Assets are frozen. We'll get our key card back. The rest of this... Oh, I guess I can coat check real quick as well, right? That's only 3 rooms away. Might as well coat check something, right? I feel like we check the running shoes, perhaps, are usually pretty hard to get your hands on. Or a battery pack. Nah, I feel like I can get a battery pack. Let's go. Oh, sorry. No, I want you. I want to check running shoes. There we go. Guess who's back? Back again. Solar's back. Tell a friend. Also, the Blessing of the Monk can't bring Break Room outside for some reason. That is weird, actually. Ooh, delicious. Onward. After watching that, my comedy has grown a lot. Wait, what'd you watch? Oh, you mean compared to your old... Yeah. Yeah, I think that's pretty common among anyone who makes content, is if you go back and look at your old stuff, you're like, holy shit, that was bad. Good humor really is a skill. It's an obtained skill. I used to not be funny at all. I'm still not, but I wasn't back then either. I guess give me a tool shed. I don't know that I really care about the other ones. I'll take a metal detector and a sledgehammer. Those aren't too bad. As far as items go, we got a sleeping mask as well. We're kind of kicking. Bleh. Eva says, bleh. Reacting to my first video reaction. Bro, one of these days I'll go back and react to my first video, and it will be cringe. Hey, look, there's the study. Fuck. Do I just draft the study for now? I think it's better for me to draft the study now and hope I see a chamber of mirrors that will allow me to draft a second study later than it is for me to just hope and pray with no rerolls that I can get all the rooms that I need up on rank 8. DJ, do that now, please. Yeah, we gotta wait a little bit. We gotta let it cook. Yeah, we gotta let it cook. He just like fine milk. Damn, they gave us the dice again? We take that. Early observatory or early coat check? Give me the coat check. I would very much like this pair of running shoes. Commissary. I've got $350 burning a hole in my pocket. Yes, I do have videos. Those are not privated, or they are privated rather, sorry, but they aren't removed from my channel. I do have videos from Lord knows how long ago that was. Ooh, key. I used to make, like, exclusively Minecraft content. I guess I could go an early secret passage. That would allow me to do something with it if I find out I actually can use it, I guess. Then I can go, like, a green room after this. Would probably be the best. Give me that courtyard on the outside. There we are. No, I did not do that. I don't believe that was... I forget if that was when I was making content, was when that was popular. Not sure about that. Conservatory is an easy pickup. Lost and found. Rare. If you never show it to me again. Master bedroom. Oh, we can make that, like, standard at least, right? Like, it's not a room I always want, but at least standard. Oh yeah, I know the Pop-Tart cat. I'm aware of him. We can go little more common on the East Wing Hall. It'd be fine. Okay. Key. Apple. Some steps. A couple of chests. Some more four-door rooms. I'm not sure if I like that or not. And add a word to Spiral of Stars, then gain 1 key and 1 gem for each rank reached, then lose 3 steps for each rank reached, then gain 1 coin for each day spent, and then lose 2 stars. If you have less than 40 steps, gain 1 random item from the showroom. If. Oh, hey, that's not what you like to see. Not sure I'm a fan of these particular choices. Thank you for the Southern Cross, I guess, but not a fan. I think we're going to have to go ahead and banner the king real quick. Hold on, let me make sure this isn't like $1 sitting on the ground somewhere. Okay, it's this one. Two keys back. Amazing. Oh, is it? It's here as well. Okay. Money. That's the east side door here. We'll go here. Whatever. I don't really want the silver key anyways. 0 mechanical doors. Mechanarium seems a little bit troll. Ah, there you are. But you're in the wrong rank, damn it. It's good to know it can show up, though. Let's go, I guess, the Mount Holly gift shop, just to save the rerolls. It's not, like, a useful room, but it's not really worth spending a reroll on either. It at least goes the way I want it to. What does the Throne of the Blueprints do? So, if you intend to play this game in the future, I probably shouldn't tell you. I'm very far into this game, so knowing what is and isn't a spoiler isn't great. You know what? I think I might actually go Planetarium and then head up to the Foundation. Ooh, lots of dice. Yes, yes, yes. Methinks I will. We are very dicey. We also have a shitload of money. Like, we could almost buy blue tents now. And we didn't even need to break the piggy bank today. The money farms itself nowadays. I'm digging this one. Where my dirt at? Oh, they're there. Okay, I wish to draft. I mean, we have the study, so I guess I'll just draft here for now. We've got a few rooms we can still draft from, right? The pool is not really on my list. Clock tower is, though, although I don't love this positioning for the clock tower. It's kind of a pain in the ass to draft the other rank 8s. Suppose I should knock it out, though, while I've got it here in front of me, without spending a ton of gems. Alright, where the fuck would you hide a note in the clock tower? I'm gonna guess at the top, but I'm gonna go ahead and check down here first. Or, like, underneath the staircase or some bullshit like that. Gotta check the posts as you walk by them, right? Would also be funny if they put it, like, on the pendulum. What we got today? A broken handle. Ah, it's just right under there. In eclipses only appear in the north sky. What the? In eclipses, like it's in the other language, Arisian. This just tells you that in is north. Worthless. Yes? Or am I mistaken about what the meaning of in was? I'm pretty sure this is just like a very simple note that tells you a word. I'm correct? Okay, word. Yes, there is a whole other language in this game that is relevant at certain times. There's a lot going on in this game. I highly recommend this game to anyone who wants to try it at some point. Go here. I'm gonna need something pointing up north. Suppose that'll do. Silver key. Okay, that could be good. That could get us the throne of the blueprints. In theory. Like, I might want to do it over here. Well, actually, hold on. This might be the perfect place to do it, right? Assuming this door is locked, of course. Which it wasn't. Observatory, Throne of the Blueprints, Pump Room, Sauna. If I want to do the Pump Room and the Sauna and the Locker Room, I do need to draft the pool eventually, but I'm not going to draft it here. Classroom, Wine Cellar, done, all done. Security, Observatory. Okay, here we go. Just check one more time, make sure I haven't done the Observatory and not realized it. I have not done the Observatory. Give me the Observatory. Cool. How many steps do I lose for this? I lost 24, so it does consider this is another little bit of wording issue I have. Add a word to Spiral of Stars, then gain 1 key and 1 gem for each rank reached. Hold on, let me confirm that this is the case. I have not reached 8 different ranks. I have reached rank 8 numerically. It's a little... It doesn't really matter that much. I don't give a shit. I now know how it works. But like, you would think that would only give me 6. I've reached 6 ranks. I have reached rank 8, but I have not reached 8 ranks. Add a word to Spiral Stars, then gain 1 key and 1 gem for each rank reached, then lose 3 steps for each rank reached, then gain 1 coin for each day spent, and then lose 2 stars. If you have left less than 40 steps, gain a random item from the showroom. If you... I don't. Master key, ooh la la. Not helpful, but ooh la la. Alright, where's my note? Is my note up here? Is the note going to be, like, plastered onto this somewhere so that I have to, like, fucking move it around? Don't see it up here. I don't see it on the telescope either, so it must just be downstairs and I missed it. I saw it. Oh, rip. Check the middle here. Globe puzzle. Dude, one of these days. I think at this point I'm probably not going to get to use the globes, but man, do I wish I got to. Because I've noticed that, like, I really want to have to spin these in a certain direction or something. I think I'm dumb. The fuck is it? Fuck! It is on the telescope. Oh. Fuck me. Oh, there it is. You... Okay, how am I gonna get that? I think I just gotta rotate it all the way around. Bring it all the way around town. That should be sufficient, actually. Because I gotta bring it down from over here anyways. No, I want to go this way. Gotta bring it down twice, I imagine. Maybe even 3 times. They did sneak it up there. Observatory, the largest planet in the night sky, is named after the Paragon of Ash. Paragon of Ash? I would have to assume that is the chimney sweep. You might be inclined to think it's the death one, but it's probably the chimney sweep. The Vea, I guess it would be then. That would be my guess. Alright, gotta move this thing all the way back now. Move this up, what, 3 times? There we are. Cool. And one more. Nice. Alright, let's get out of here. I would like to draft the pool room before I draft these other 3. Just to give myself more options. Pool room isn't like that uncommon. I should be able to find it. There we go. More dice. I get my dice back. Love it. Sounds like there's $1 hiding over there. Yep. I've played this game once or twice. I now know where some of these spawns are. Let me get that. This one's over here. You got a dining room for me? I'm running a little light on the steps. Thank you. Coupon book as well. I appreciate it. This is boiler room, yes? Pretty sure this is boiler room. Okay, not yet. Let me just run over here real quick, see if I get a little bit of luck. Boiler room just laying on the wall. We'll redraw once. Actually, I will be satisfied with the breakfast nook plus this. Because I get the bacon and eggs from the breakfast nook. I'll be able to make it work with 60, hopefully. Delicious. I said delicious. Thank you. Mechanarium still only have the 1 gear, I think. If that. It was yesterday. Do I even have another gear? Am I missing one? No, I don't even have a gear. This is not the one to choose. I can go workshop here. If I want to draft these last 2, I can always go through the Great Hall if I need to. Lord knows we have enough keys. It's in there. Battery pack? I'll go in there then. Cheers. Alright. Probably draft this one and then head up. Break room, eh? What do you give me that could be useful? Not a whole lot that I care about, I don't think. Maybe just passageway is fine. Or a rotunda so that I don't see it anymore. Be gone. Draft our way over from here. Nope, saving the special key for a rank 8 draft. This is kind of what I was hoping I would not see, as a Chamber of Mirrors. Office room will do. Costs 2 gems, but we always get 1 back. And we can spread our money from in here. Security, kennel. I suppose a kennel's alright. I'm not going to dig in here because I would prefer this room to actually be locked so that I can use the silver key on it. Cloister of Doudja, Chapel, no. Chamber of Mirrors, no. Security, no. I really just want Throne of the Blueprints. We get lots of rerolls. Aha! Now we dig. We got a treasure map, whatever the fuck good that is. We're going right next door. That is the treasure room. Okay, if I were a note in this room, where would I be? Got the north lever done. I can actually hear it through the wall. That audio plays in the room. That's so extra. They got speakers in that room going, oh. That's definitely something the Baron would do, though. Hey, Mr. Left-Handed Dude, I don't suppose you happen to have my note. Clenching it between your cheeks, are you? Yes, I've heard of your prison wallet. I've heard of it. Aha! The family ore is kept in the family vault. How is that helpful to me? I know what the numerical core of the family crest is. That's 53. What do you mean it would be kept in the family vault, though? I guess you could just be referring to the vault, but it seems a little easy. Or a little obvious, I should say. The family vault. I mean, I guess that is the family vault. But is there another family vault that we know about? There's the downstairs area, but I don't think that was called the vault. It didn't really store anything besides a bunch of big rotating dials that they stored letters in. I still don't really know what the fuck the point of that room down there was. They were just like, let's put 8 doors and put some puzzles down there, and we're not gonna actually keep anything down there besides a few letters. They really did make like half this fucking mansion just to fuck with the next guy in line for the throne, huh? Um, well, either way, that's definitely a helpful hint. I don't really know what I'm meant to do here, but I don't have the drawing, or I do have the drawing room, sorry. I have the locker, attic, vault, study, pump room, and sauna. The only two of those that I can actually draft here and actually make progress without just ending the run on the spot are the pump room and the locker room. So I guess I'm going to have to roll for those, or accept that I'm just not going to get all 5 today, which I suppose would be fine as well. Well, there's the pump room. It's not really going the way I would like it to, but I guess I could go pump room 2 rooms into the locker room going down along the side. That would work. Oh, it actually does unlock those as well. Interesting. Well, that was an easy note. What do you got? The massive reservoir below Mount Holly Estate receives a natural filtration from the continuous flow of fresh water from 2 neighboring underground springs before making its dramatic exit via a waterfall on the south-facing cliff. That doesn't sound particularly helpful to me, but I'll go ahead and write it down. Reservoir drains into waterfall. It is a super extra waterfall. It is a very dramatic waterfall. That's not a helpful hint, but I'm glad I checked. I will, however, go digging in the pump room. Do you think someone comes through every day that there's a treasure map and they dig up the flooring, put the treasure under it, and then like fill it back in? Anyways, I have $500. I'm a rich boy. Oh, key. Mine. We go... I mean, I guess trophy room for more rerolls, yeah. There's value in that. Sure. I forget that I can just do that. Right, we're looking for locker room, and nothing short of that. Thank you. I really shouldn't be wasting keys on... Well, I have the master key. I can waste keys on this all I fucking want, actually. Fight me. Is one of these going to have the blue note? Let me look around real quick and see if the blue note is hanging outside one of those or if it's inside it. You didn't hide it in there, did you? That's kind of you. I don't see them in there, which kind of implies that they would be in one of these lockers. Which tracks, it is the locker room. Okay. Let's begin. That is not it. It was helpful in its own time, but not anymore. That's an empty locker. Gems and some money. Okay. Just money. A delicious apple. A delicious apple, but a different color. 2 gemses. Two apples. That's nice. Locker room goes hard if you have a lot of keys. That's a note I've already seen, unfortunately. Car keys. Someone left their car keys in their locker? The memo next to this is a lie. Have I already done the locker room and I didn't realize it? I think I have, actually. That sounds familiar. Memo next to this is a lie. I'm pretty sure I have already done that and I just didn't realize. Waste of time. Besides all the free gems. Those were not a waste. Those were quite nice, actually. Right. Down we go. So what am I looking for now? I'm looking for the vault. Straight up, right? I don't know what other vault there is. If there is another vault, then I don't know how to get to it yet. And I would need another blue note, I would imagine, to get that information. So we're looking for, yeah, just the vault. This would be a great place for it, so let's roll for it. What was the throne room memo? The family, let's see, what was the exact wording on it? The family core is kept in the family vault. And I don't know if there's like another, I'm actually gonna take that again. Oh, I don't have any more rank 8s. Never mind. This would not have been helpful. I was going to take this for the allowance in case I got the chance, but I... Whoops. Whatever. Yeah, so, like... I would think just the standard vault isn't, like... what they're looking for, but I don't actually know that. So I'm gonna try it anyways, just to see. I'm thinking it's more likely that I need another one of these notes. Maybe the vault is what I need on rank 8. And there's some note in there about what the family vault actually is. That would make sense. I would buy that. For the time being, I'm drafting a few different rooms just to see if I can get some space so that I can do this. Can we read the description for the vault? That sounds like a good way of you telling me that it either really is or really isn't. Well, for the time being, I'm going to be rolling here until I find the vault. I don't know where the fuck the vault got off to. And how I haven't found it in all this time. What we got here? We got a hydrate. Hydrate and a stretch. Also, what's the rarity? Probably fairly rare, but you'd still think you'd find it every now and then, right? Like... I'm gonna be honest, I actually saw the redeem before... I knew that one was coming. I saw the redeem before it played because Stretch was still playing. That one didn't get me. I'll draft a sauna, sure. A sauna. There's usually a gem in here anyways. Delicious. Any dirt down here? Sometimes there's a pile down here. It's not that case today. Time to get that solarium? Yeah, if I ever see it. I don't have a lot of this type of room in my house, never mind the fact that it's facing the wrong way, but I just don't have very many of those. Drawing room facing all of the wrong directions. I guess I can technically rotate it, but that's just getting me one extra reroll. Doesn't seem super worth. This is why we keep all these gems. Chamber of Mirrors is just going to make things harder. All of a sudden there's a bunch more crap polluting the pool, right? No way is Chamber of Mirrors worth it. Never mind that I can't actually get in the back anyways, so... I could see drafting an attic. It's 3 gems. Usually you get a fair amount of that back. Compass, floor plans leading north. Okay, but if I'm drafting from the south, that's kind of not gonna do anything. But thanks anyways. Yeah, we got our 3 gems back, and then we also got some lockpicks and such. Not super helpful, but I needed to pick something. That Southern Cross is screwing me a little bit right now, isn't it? I'll take the security here. That'll give us 2 more options. I don't care to do anything in security, but it's there. Storeroom, archives. I don't want the archives. I'm sure of that. Guess I could take a wine cellar for extra gems. Well, there's the RBG again, so that further solidifies that claim. Couple keys I don't need. Very cool, very cool. Drawing room, no. Ballroom is stinky. Super stinker. Fine, a workshop. $4. Damn, y'all run out of loot to give me? All you got is $4? I guess I do have a lot of items. Holy shit. Sledgehammer, battery pack, broken lever. I don't imagine I would need a power hammer for any of this. I'll save the magnifying glass, you never know. I guess I'll take a diggy diggy. Hammerjack. What did he do? How are you carrying a whole room worth of tools? No. This is where I want the reroll room. Bro, where the fuck is the vault? Give me the drawing room. Holy shit, I've rerolled like 40 times. Like, I get that it's not super common, but how many times do I have to reroll? You know what? We're gonna do it in the corner room. Did you ban the vault? I was like, where are my books? I have gems, allow me to use them. I'm drafting in the corner, so hopefully I see more dead ends. But apparently not. Is this rigged? Guys, I think they're trolling me. What in God's name? His name's John, by the way. I will be spending them all. I hope that wasn't, if that wasn't clear enough already. We're gonna take the boudoir, we're gonna go over to the Great Hall. This is ridiculous. Have I taken a break room yet? No, I have not. Okay. Great Hall into break room, perhaps. Or alternatively, if they want to give me the other observatory, I could potentially do like a Draxus if I get lucky. So I need to go like all the way up and over. All right, we just go into the foundation from here, right? There's no other exits. Cool. Yeah, the vault must be rare. I mean, I assume it's rare. I don't think I've ever gotten to change its rarity, but still, like, what the fuck? I think I've had more luck getting it in a day one run than I have today, and I have like quadruple, a billion, triple million chance on blue rooms, yeah? What is the vault considered? It's a blue room, right? There you are. A secure on-site depository filled with steel walls and numbered lockers. This fortified strong room holds a good portion of the Sinclair fortune, despite the fact that several inventories have led accountants to assume the true legacy is hidden elsewhere. It's standard! Am I losing my fucking mind? Is it, like, already in my house? This shit pops up as often as the dining room. Holy shit. A blue room with Banner of the King set to blue, Royal Scepter set to blue, on standard rarity, and I cannot find it after drafting an entire house and re-rolling legitimately like 60 or 70 times. DJ, stop trolling and draft the standard vault. Holy shit. Hey, some reroll dice. Thank you very much. Alright, so I'm going up to the Great Hall. Pretty sure I bought all yo shit, right? You got 2 more magnifying glasses. Why can't I have them? It's gonna be this one. It was not that one. It's gonna be this one. Just because it actually has to be. So let me in. Don't fuck with me. Well, I was asking for a break room, but I would prefer it not be facing the wrong way. Maybe we dig up a gem. I do have a jackhammer. We have 1 more room to draft as well, so. Oh yeah, there's also the flowers. Hey, there we go. Alright, that was the correct choice at least. Plenty of gems. Alright. I am ready for this to be... How can I open up the west door? Is that the garden? The whatever it's called? I don't remember. Greenhouse. Greenhouse is south. Mechanarium is the other west. Okay. I don't think I can draft the Mechanarium here, but in case I can, there's always that option too. Since I've kind of just assumed that the vault has been removed from my... Thank fucking Christ. Imagine if I had rolled down and not had the extra gems. Good lord. Alright. Now tell me that I didn't actually need to come here because this isn't the family vault. Or am I even looking? 260. The family core is kept in the family vault. Maybe if it's anywhere, is it gonna be 50? What was the number we came to? It's like 50 something. 53. didn't really expect to need to use that there, but alright. That's not... Alright. You are missing the Vault Blue memo? What? Oh, so the Vault Blue memo is helpful. That's funny as fuck. Okay. My obsession with ciphers was renewed after my brother died. For among his journals, I found a curious square, a grid of words written in a hand I immediately recognized, my mother's. Accompanying this discovery were numerous pages containing traces of my brother's fruitless attempts over the years to decipher this grid. A curious square, a grid of words. Huh. It was a bittersweet find. The excitement I felt was tempered by memories of the unique bond my mother and brother had always shared. I was the child with an interest in puzzles and wordplay, yet it was Simon to whom she bequeathed this cryptic gift. That's me. The family core is unlocked by the sum of its digits. Oh, is that what the hint was? Is that what the blue note was? So I would add up 5 and 3, I would get 8, and I'd be unlocked by the sum of its digits. And then maybe I come to the conclusion that I need the room 8 key. I see. No, I drafted the gallery because I wanted the fucking allowance tokens, and then realized I had already drafted all the room 8, or the rank 8 rooms, so I could use the fucking key. I just happened to have it. It was... With all respect to my late brother, it became clear after spending time poring over his notes that he was not very suited to this challenge. Occasionally, he stumbled upon some promising ideas, but none of them were thoroughly pursued. Where I will give him credit, however, is in the extensive research he conducted, coming through a career's worth of our mother's notes and correspondence. This search culminated in the discovery of a letter my mother had written a local professor requesting additional material for use in the creation of a cryptograph. This meager clue was, according to his survey, the only shred of evidence in her belongings that mentioned this project. As for me, I am ashamed to admit that despite all my boasting, I have nothing to show for nearly 3 decades of effort. I'm no closer to solving this than I was in those early months of daily obsession. And with each passing year, I fear my chances of reaching a satisfying conclusion to this adventure grow even slimmer. Some might say this outcome is quite fitting. Poetic justice for tormenting my readers for so many years with seemingly impossible bafflers. Okay, so this is our uncle. Simon Sinclair. Oh, my bad. Yeah. Once he started talking about his brother being dead, I was like, I don't remember being dead, so it's probably not me. It's also the only other key that doesn't disappear after using it. Oh, I hadn't even noticed that. What are you on about, Jordan? Some might say this outcome is quite fitting. Poetic justice for tormenting my readers for so many years with seemingly impossible bafflers. While I can certainly relate to their frustrations, I wonder if we really need to obtain answers to all of life's questions. Must we always quench our thirst for knowledge? At my age, I often find myself looking back at the long path behind me, and I think I am content to leave a few stones unturned. A life without some mystery is a life without imagination. So, I will lay down this burden and leave this stone and the winding path of intrigue it precedes for future generations to explore. Herbert. Oh, I see. Okay. Pig's Sand, male, date, head, Clam Peak Sand, Joya, well, Toad card, will, tape legs, tree road, made slab rock, hand vase, safe clay, toes, curly toes mentioned? Huh. Do I have anything for this? Just reading through my notes here, because the hell does this have to do with anything? Maid, Joya. I mean, I recognize those. Thank you for the hydrate. The maid is probably a reference to another one of the. Joya is the chef, right? Joya, where are you? Yeah, she's the cook. The patron saint of cooks, or whatever the fuck you want to say. The maid is Mila. Chef salad. Peak. Card. Tree. Road. Toes, though. Toes? What the fuck do toes have to do with anything? Toes. Card. Toad. Clock and lock. I don't see the exact relation. The first thing that comes to mind, I don't know that this is really related, but the first thing that comes to mind is this sounds like a lot of the pictures, the like drawings, but like not the words that we used. Like road and rock and card. Like in the entrance hall there's cards, right? But not all of these fit that. I don't think I remember ever seeing pigs or Joya or legs or toes. But some of these sound similar. I think there's only one memo that gives an example of how to solve this. I wonder if I have it. I have a lot of them. DJ, all I'm saying is think about how you got to here. Yeah, that when they say grid as well, it kind of evokes those memories, right? Of the these, right? Because we did use a grid pattern to solve that. But the grid we used to solve it was 9 by 5, not 5 by 5. But that does say sand, and that did kind of look like it could be sand, right? There's two sands here. I wrote down quite a few of these as my actual, like back when I first started playing this game, I was writing down every single image. I was taking a lot of fucking notes at the very beginning, like desert and dessert back before I realized that it was like the difference of the letters between them. Um, where is the toes image? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking though, is that like not all of these had that stuff in them, I don't think. Maybe there was a foot or something. Safe, vase. There's vases in the entryway. There's cards in the entryway. God forbid I have to draft all of these. I have to figure out what all of these rooms mean and then draft them all somehow, but I doubt that's it. Oh, there was chef and chief. Perhaps chef could be Joya, but that was in rank 9. There was a Okay. It's way worse than that. It's worse than having to draft a set of 5 by 5 rooms in an exact order. How could it possibly be worse than that? How in the fuck could it possibly be worse than that? That's already nigh on impossible. Also not related to drafting. Well, that makes me feel better at least. It makes me feel like there's an answer and not just a shitload of RNG. So what do I have in my notes, my blue tents notes, that might actually tell me something about this? All right. Walk-in closet talks about Epson dying. Classroom 1 talks about flag colors, not related. Den talks about being associated with sloth. Doesn't seem particularly relevant to these. Do I just say it? No. Is this some sort of cipher? Yes, absolutely. Ballroom. Most gems are artificially produced. Library. Hall pass gives you more bookstore. Rotunda. There's 4 different ways to rotate rooms. Storeroom talks about number of permanent additions. Planetarium tells you Inkwell is not the largest constellation. Pool. There's only one location in the entire manor where every single room can be drafted. We decided that's the outside room. Dovecote. 3 members of the Sinclair family went to school overseas in Kararika. Trophy room. There were 8 gems removed from the crown. We only saw 7 of them. Time to go back to the classroom, you think? I really don't want to have to draft all 8 classroom years in rank 8. That's going to require so many days. Music room, major key in the safe house. Chamber of Mirrors, spread stuff here for 4 times as much of it. Cellar, no, we used the cellar. The laboratory is dumb. Garage is a dumb, unless the acronym SWNSNG is related to this. Is there anything else this cipher could have for us? Any classroom. Feels like you're giving me a lot of hints here. Only 6 of the red letters were addressed to Sinclair. Yep. Coat check. Is there any other place in this where a 5 by 5 grid is used rather than a 4 by 4 grid? Like, we've got this 9 by 5. There's some times when 4 by 4s are used, I want to say. Time for the globe puzzle. That would be funny as fuck if there were actually a globe puzzle related to this, because I've been looking for one. I doubt it is, though. Doesn't sound right. So it also comes to mind that perhaps room 8 is relevant. There is a checkerboard pattern on the floor of room 8. We did just use the room 8 key. I guess there's a world where room 8 could be related. Chessboards, of course, have the checkerboard pattern, but I don't really see that's an 8 by 8 grid that doesn't quite fit exactly here. I would need some other information about how to use it. Something about, yeah. How do you know what each word equates to? I don't. I'm trying to figure out. I mean, this whole letter we just read was essentially I spent 30 years working on this and couldn't figure it out, so I'm just going to leave it alone for the next person. What is this thing called? Wait, what do you mean this thing? The thing up the note? It's a curious square. Um, you are giving me a lot of hints, are you? Curious square. I don't want too many hints on this, to be clear. Hmm. Clam Peak Sand Joya Well. It does feel related to. Even if it's not related to drafting directly, it does feel like it has to do with the layout of the house in some way, shape, or form. Or maybe the layout of the house is based on whatever this is based on in the same way. I wonder if the study has anything relevant in here. The study is the first place where we see. We've got the study back at the entrance here. Let me go ahead and take a picture of this. Take a picture of that. Pull that up over here. Save it now rather than later, I would say. Go. All right. We need like a cipher key or something. I think that's what we're supposed to be doing, is figuring out what the fuck the cipher key is. We need to borrow Benedict Cucumber Patch? True, he might know the answer. Eggs Benedict? Did I go the wrong way? No. That one movie where he decodes the Germans? Oh, you're talking about the one with the Enigma code. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was thinking you were talking Sherlock Holmes. Okay. Besides the $4, is there anything else in here that's useful? I don't know if it's possible with so little time left, but I need to remember to ask Anne if we can commission new artwork for all the rooms of the house. Yeah, I just realized when he said all the rooms of the house, did he mean the outdoor rooms too? Hmm. Hmm, hmm, hmm. In the house of the house. I guess in the house of the house, maybe they do just mean the indoor ones. This really gives you an idea of how this particular puzzle was meant to be solved. Globe puzzle? If I spin it 40 times, it drops something out of there. The glove puzzle's like, oh shit, he's onto me. See, that's the shit I'm talking about, right? Like, this house is often shown in this sort of grid pattern. Curious square. Curious square. Curious square. Maybe if you could convert all the letters in curious to numbers somehow, you'd be able to square it and get a code to something that I've not yet found. Um, Something like that. It's possible that What if I convert the letters to numbers and treat it like the numeric course? They each have 4 letters. I don't know what I would do with the 25 numbers I get, and that sounds like a super duper pain in the ass. But I guess, I mean, it would work. I would be able to get numbers if I converted the letters to numbers and then did the square core or whatever the fuck it was called. But then yeah, but then what do you do with the 25 numbers? Um that's a lot of commitment to find out that I'm wrong. Um but it sounds like it could be possible. Are there any easy ones that I could try this on just to see if it would, like card? C would be 3, A would be 1. Here, let me move this over here so that you guys can see what I'm looking at still while I'm just literally I'm staring at this picture of it. Um in fact, let me pull it up in here so that I can zoom in as well. There you are. Close out of view on this version. Light speed. If you need me, I'll be on the 8th rank. Okay, so let's move this over here real quick. This is like the notes that I was taking way back in the very beginning of the game. You probably can't read them very well, but I have like the rank 1 where I found the Queen of Diamonds and the Ace of Spades, Bride versus Bridge, right? Clock and Lock. I think let me just do some math down here. What if I were to try to do the core thing with card? C is 3, A is 1, R is M is L N is 14, O P Q R 18th. So 18 and 4. So if I did a core puzzle with that where 3 is the positive, you'd have 3 I think you're probably going to have to multiply by 18 every time here. I don't see a way to do it otherwise, so I think you're doing 3 minus 1 is 2. So I should probably do this. 3 minus 1 is 2 times 18 is 36 divided by 4 is 9 is probably the smallest you can get out of that. Right? And you would do this for all 25 of them. But then it's a 5x5 grid, and I'm not really sure what to do it with a 5x5 grid at that point. Perhaps I could break them up into... I could, like, combine some of them together in the same way that, like, the cellar puzzle, some of those numbers were actually 2 digits, like, stuck together sort of deal. You know what I mean? But I don't know which ones. I haven't actually done any of this math. Um... Um, the fact that I haven't been getting more hints recently actually makes me wonder if I might be on the right track with this. Um, just generally looking at this screen as well. I do see that the blueprints are 5x5s in the background. I don't know how that's relevant to me in any way, shape, or form, but huh. I was reading how you have a house in the Hamptons. Man, I wish. Shit. Where is it? What's my address? Tell me. I know it's not 1600 Penn. I asked there last week and they were like, nah. Some dude with a gun was like, no. Go home. Okay. I don't know what else to do here at this point without doing all of that work. And I'm not just going to do all that work here on stream, I don't think. I think I would rather do that off stream because that is a bit too much math for right now. Unless you guys disagree and you want to see me do a bunch of ciphers that might not even lead anywhere, or a bunch of math that might not lead anywhere. I did not draft a break room, I don't think. I'll see one at least. I didn't draft a break room, so I guess I'm just gonna log off in the secret passage. In the event that maybe it's relevant. I don't think it is, but if there's one that's gonna be relevant, it's gonna be that one. Or the entrance hall, but again, I drafted the secret entrance today, so I'm gonna go ahead and log off here for this day. I would like to see it, but I don't know about others. You haven't given me any hints. I think I'm actually on the right track. Okay. If I'm gonna do that, let me take a mental reset right here. I'm gonna run some ads so that we don't have to worry about them for a little while. And I'm going to get some water and use the restroom real quick, and I'll come back and I'll do some math. So, I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I have reset. Light speed. Before I do this, I am going to ask you directly, am I on the right track at all? Am I about to waste a bunch of time? Because I would prefer not to. I think I've come up with something that makes sense, at least for this step. I want to know if I actually am on the right track, though, before I waste my time on it. What is it again? So I noticed that all the words are 4 letters. I thought about converting the letters to numbers and then doing like the numeric core thing on each of them. So for example, this I got 9 from doing card by changing a C to a 3, an A to a 1, an R to an 18, and a D to a 4. Time to do it, I guess. Okay, so I'm actually on the right track then. Okay, okay. Because it worked once. And I don't want it. I know in a new clue they also did some letter to number conversion, but I don't think it was like 1 to 1, like A is 1. I don't know if that's relevant though. I don't know if the conversion is like a Caesar cipher where I should be rotating them, you know? Move this over here. And I really don't want to waste my time on all that. It's probably not relevant. Okay. Word. All right. Let me pull up a list of letters to numbers just so that I can stop thinking about it. Just look over here. Number substitution cipher. All right. You're up. Cool. Okay. First one. Pigs. There's not really a good place to put this, is there? That'll do. We've got a 5x5 grid down here. Blank, 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 blank. Copy. Paste, 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 paste. This is card. Card is 9. Pigs. Pigs is P is 16, I is 9. G is 7, and S is 19. We've got we've got 16. I feel like we do -9. Yeah, this is definitely the smallest, right? -9 gives us 7. Divide by 7 gives us 1. Times 19 gives us 19. That's got to be it, right? I don't see any way for us to have gotten 19 such that we could, like, divide by 19 or something. Timesing makes no sense. It's got to be a subtraction first. Yeah. Unless 16 times 9 minus 7 is somehow a multiple of 19. Nah, didn't think so. Cool. This seems like too many steps. It is supposed to be, I think, one of the last puzzles in the game. I am changing some of the... we'll see. We'll see if these work. This particular process of the times, minus, and plus thing, that was given to us in another note earlier. We have a note... I think I might actually... It might be like 1 or 2 back. Skip back through these. Unless I didn't... Oh, I might have actually taken a picture of that one. Yikes. That's an L. But essentially, there was a set of steps that you could do whenever you were given, like, a set of 4 numbers. And converting the letters to the numbers just kind of made sense because they were all 4-letter words. We've got 19, we've got 1, we've got 14, I believe, for N, and we've got 4 for D. I think I'm gonna leave work early. I'm bored as fuck and I hate this company. Damn, man. I apologize on their behalf, I guess, man. Do it. Oh, if you have permission to, at least. Just sneak out on them. I think this is going to be a 19 minus 1 is 18? No. 19 divided by 1? Yes. 19 divided by 1 is 19 times, or sorry, minus 14. Minus 14 is 5 times 4 is 20. Oh, you know what? If all of these numbers end up being between 1 and 26, we might actually get words out of this as well. Let's see. We'll know a lot faster now if that step makes sense. M is 13, A is 1, I is 9, and L is 12. We've got 13. I'm gonna guess this is another divided by, well, maybe not this time. If we do a minus, oh, there we go. Yeah. We do 13 minus 1 is 12. And then we times by 9. And I guess the answer to this doesn't actually matter. It's 108, but we just divide by 12 again, right? And then we go back down to 9. That's probably that answer. Date 4/1, T is 20, and E is 5. Cool. We've got 4 plus 1 is 5. No, that's not going to give us quite an even number. 4 divided by 1 is 4. No. I don't want to times by 20, I don't think. Maybe I have to. 4 times 1 divide by 20 gives us 1/5. No, because then you gotta do minus. The answer is hopefully nothing. Hopefully you're not about to give me any answers. Maybe I do just have to do times 20. 4 minus 1 is 3 times 20 is 60 divided by 5 is 12. 4 minus 1 is 3 times 20 is 60 divided by 5 is 12. Right? And then our final one on the first block is head, which is H, 8. E is 5. A is 1 and D is 4. Which gives us 8 times is probably not it. Divide is certainly not it. Let's go minus. 8 minus 5 is 3. Divide by 1 or times. I guess it's got to be divide by 1 because you can't times after. 3 divided by 1 is 3. Times 4 is 12 as well. Can I do lower than that? If I did, it would be times 5. 8 times 5 is 40. But that doesn't work at all. Yeah, that doesn't work. Okay, 1920 STILL. Oh, God, we're doing it right. Oh, shit. That is still. We're doing it right. Holy. This is my cipher, by the way. Okay, okay. Lock in. Clam. 3. 12. 1. 13. 3. First thing that comes to mind is times. Divide would give a quarter, but we can't then subtract. So it just makes sense that we have to do a times here. 3 times 12 equals 36. Jordan. I do get those lyrics. And then divide by 1, right? Because if you subtract, you get 35, which doesn't work. Dividing afterwards. So 36 minus 13 is 23, which does work. Peak. This is peak right now. This is peak gameplay. $16 can't be divide. Can be minus, can also be times. If we times, we get 80. And then we minus 1 for 79, which doesn't divide well. So it must be minus 11, right? 16 minus 5 is 11. It has to be greater than 0, right? I'm pretty sure it has to be greater than 0. Because we've got divide and times here. I guess this would still be 1. We've used our minus already. Never mind. 11 times 1 is 11. Divide by 11 is 1. Okay, so that's fine. No issue there. So we've got sand. I would be very interested in what the hint is supposed to be that it gives you, wherever that is, whether it's in the classroom or like one of the higher level classrooms or somewhere else. 19, 1, 14, 4. Yes, okay. 19. We've got a divide, a minus, and a times. Minus 1 is 18. No. 19 times 1. No. 19 divide by 1, I think, is the only option. 19 divide by 1 equals 19 minus 14 equals 5 times 4 is 20. I think that's the only way those can actually go together. I think. Because if I do times, then I'm stuck dividing with non-whole numbers. I don't know if there was a hint. Somebody mentioned that there was a hint. True equals 3. Oh, that's a hint that you can find somewhere? Oh, wow. That's really evil, too, because it doesn't actually tell you anything about this fucking cipher. It just tells you that you can do it that way. Oh, that's mean. Joya. All right, we've got 10. We've got Y for Joya, 25 and 1. Oh, great. Now I gotta, for the sake of consistency, I gotta do this shit. My brain would not allow me to do it otherwise, I don't think. 10, 15, 25, 1. 10... It must be times, I suppose. Because you aren't going to be able to go negative. 10 times 15 equals 150. Divide by 25 gives 6. Minus 1 is 5. Makes sense. Well, well. 23, 5, 12, 12. Which blue memo is that? Oh, that's a good question. I don't know which blue memo that is. Okay, 23 most likely minus. It's not divide. If it's times, we get 115. Ooh, that's not. Sorry, I had to close the door real quick. 23. I guess it's got to be minus then, right? 23 minus 5. 18 times 12 divided by 12, right? Times 12 equals who the fuck cares? Apparently I do enough to then consider 216 divided by 12 equals 18. So we've got 23, 1, 20, 5, 18. I sure hope that makes a word, or I'll be a little bit sad. Because it means I gotta go check my work. W-A-T-E-R-R. Stillwater. Okay. Apparently I did it right. Unless they were so rude that they made two of the possible answers very close to one another to screw with you. But I don't think they did all that. Toad. 15, 1, 4. 20 minus probably 15 equals 5. Divide by 1 times 4. Yes. No other way does that work. Divide by 1 equals 5 times 4 equals 20. Okay. 20 and 9. All right. We've got will. 23. 9. 12. 12. Probably going to be another one of these divide by, times by kind of things, but let me check. 23 can't divide. Probably not going to have me timesing that, but yeah, because it's going to be an odd number. Not going to work out otherwise. So minus 9 is 14 times 12 equals 144 plus 24 is 168. Divide by 12 again. Brings us back to 14. We've got tape. 20, 1, 16, 5. Wonder how long they had to go around looking for words that actually worked this way. Tape. Okay. 20 could be times or divide or minus. Probably not minus though. So times or divide, we're going to get the same number. Probably subtract the 16, which would imply divide here, because you're going to want to times after that. 20 divided by 1 is 20. Minus 16 is 4. Times 5 is 20. And then finally, 12 legs, 7, and S is 19. Those are a little strange. I don't like those numbers. 12 times 5 would be 60. Minus 7 is 53. That is not divisible by 19. 12 minus 5 is 7. Divide by 7 times 19. Yeah, that's the one. 12 minus 5 is 7. Divided by 7 equals 1 times 19 gives us our 19. So we've got a, what do we got here? We got 20, 9, 14, 20, and 9, 19. 13. So we've got T, I, N, T, S. Stillwater tints. Oh god, this is going to just be another fucking riddle at the end of it. That's not good. Tree. 20, 18, 5. That's definitely a 20 minus 18. Figure I might as well show my work while I'm here, right? Times 5 is 10. Could I be doing this slightly faster? Yes. Divide by 5 is 2. But at least it'll be faster for me to check my work if I end up needing it, right? Like if it turns out that I was wrong, I can go back and look at my work, see what I actually did. Make it faster if I did make a mistake. A and D. 18, almost certainly minus 15 is 3. Divide by 1 for sure. Times 4 is 12. Cool. Made. 13. 1. 9. 4. I'll be a master of these ciphers by the end of this. 13 minus might actually work here. Minus 1 gives 12. Divide by 9 gives... No, that's 4/3. And then it's times 4. Yeah, that doesn't work. Never mind. Probably divide then, or times. Divide or times, we subtract the 9. It can be times. Okay, times 1 equals 13. Minus 9 equals 4. Divide by 4 is 1. Cool. Slab. 12, 1, 2. We've got 19, almost certainly minus 12 is 7. Divide by 1, because you can't divide by 2. Times 2 is 14. Do you know what would help out? What would help out, Jordan? I'm sure what you're about to say is going to be excellent advice. So please tell me. 3k is 11. If you stood upright now and... No. It's about what I expected as a response, though. Divide by 3 is 1. Times 11 is 11. Alright, we've got 2, 12, 1, 14, 11. Which gives us B, L, A, probably N, K? Yes. Stillwater tints black. This is crazy, man. It's crazy as actually figuring out what the cipher's supposed to be in less than 30 hours. 8. Viewership would increase by 37.92%. You got some evidence for that one? So we can't subtract by 14. Oh, this one's weird. What are we doing here? Oh, okay, this is the first one. You know, I've been wondering when something like this is going to happen. This is going to be a subtract by 1 to get 7. Divide by 14 to get 0.5. Times 4 is 2. I was wondering if they were going to do that at all. 22, 1, 19 is it? 19, 5. How's it going, Baja? We are doing some very strange ciphers right now in blueprints. 22 divide by 1 most likely. Yes, divide by 1 equals 22 minus 19 is 3 times 5 is 15. Safe is 19165. Less than Herbert's 30 years. That's true. That's true. Bro was definitely sleeping on it. Like, I feel like I would have figured this out in less than 30 years, even without any hints. Like he had these papers scattered around his house. He could have gone and found this shit. Am I dividing here? This feels like more of a minus thing. It feels like I minus 1 divide by 6. Divide by 6 is 3 times 5 is 15. That sounds more like it. Play 3, 12, 1, 25. We've got 3, must be times. Times 12 is 36. Divide by 1 is also 36. Minus 35 is 1. And then finally, toes. 15, 5, 19. Yeah. 20 minus 15, most likely, is 5. Divide by 5? Yes. Yes, I think so. Equals 1 times 19 is 19. Okay. So last one, 2, 15, 15, 1, 19. And we've got B, O, O, A. That doesn't sound right. Bus? No, I think one of those is probably wrong. Books? Oh, I minus 35. Why did I minus 35? It's 25. It's an 11. It's a K. Yeah, that's my mistake. Simple enough. Okay. Stillwater tints blank books. Bookshop? Stillwater. Where are there blank books at? There's like 2 different places that blank books can be at that I can think of. Bookshop is one of them, but I don't know how many blank books are in the bookshop. Alternatively, there's a very suspicious... I believe I noticed it a couple times when I was looking at it yesterday and the day before. But this is not the color of the book that's in the secret passage when you draft it outside. There's a very obvious white book that I was like, has that always been there? But I couldn't interact with it, so I just figured it was nothing. Or at the very least, I didn't know what to do with it yet. But I'm pretty sure there's a white book there when I draft this outside. Or maybe it's here. But I think it's this one. I think it's this one. But what does still water have to do with it? Do I have to do something with the pump room right now? Still water. Time to quench your thirst for knowledge in Herbert's own words. True. The watering can? the watering can, maybe? I'm trying to figure out how one would get water over there. Oh, this guy's about to go play Minecraft. Oh, he came by just to tell me he's not staying. How's it going, Turtle? I think it is. It's gotta be to do with this. I must have to draft this outside, and then maybe it's the watering can. Maybe I need to pump something out of the reservoir first, though. Maybe I should also pump the reservoir. Should I pump the reservoir empty or full? Still water. Well, it implies that there is water in the reservoir, but does the water need to be in the not reservoir elsewhere? Or does the reservoir need to be in the reservoir? Yeah, now that you're back on your computer, Turtle. Are you back on your computer? Does the reservoir have still water in it? I mean, it's kind of just sitting there. Still water. Like, still water is usually just, I guess, you know what? There is a hint about how water flows through the reservoir and out the other side through the waterfall. So maybe that isn't still water. There was a blue note about that. Perhaps it's not related to that. Perhaps what I need actually is just like a watering can. Yeah, where was the hint about this one? There was a note that said, yeah, the reservoir drains from springs into the waterfall. Um, if there were another kind of still water implies stagnant. Yeah. Where else is there stagnant water, though? I need to think about that for a second. Where is there stagnant water in this house? Because any room that has water in the house is generally not stagnant because you can affect it from the pump room, for the most part, at least. Clearly, there must be an exception to it. Um, Still at the sea till next week. Oh, he finally got Minecraft. I see. I see. Um, so it can't be the pool, it can't be the pump room. It can't be anything the pump room goes to, which would be like the kitchen, for example. Um, Still water implies stagnant water. Is there so either it's something outside the house. Hmm. I'm not calling it a day. I want the room directory. Where is there still water? Can you purchase water anywhere? Nothing comes to mind as purchasable water. I mean, there's the kitchen, but that's not where you would purchase water. There's like soup. Xbox is out to get him. All right, peace out, turtle. Um, Stagnant water. Surely not in the wine cellar, right? It's a wine cellar. It's the closest place to where you'll find stagnant shit, but those are the 5 words specifically. Still water, tints, blank books. It also has to be something I can grab. Like, it has to be something, like, I have to be able to affect it, or maybe I can fill the watering can with stagnant water from somewhere. Maybe because you can refill the watering can in the kitchen, but that's like fresh water. Maybe I have to find a watering can, use the water up, and then refill it somewhere where there is stagnant water, because I need to be able to get the stagnant water over there as well. Um, I feel like anywhere that comes from the reservoir wouldn't be stagnant water, like the pool. I feel like wouldn't be stagnant, right? Um, unless you can fill it from, unless there's a place you can fill it from like this tank in the pump room, but even that's not like that's been hanging around for a long time, but it is still from the reservoir. Um, where else is there still water? I mean, a freezer like ice, that's not that's frozen water. That's not still water. Like I guess you could consider it that way. Google tells me this one is tricky. Oh, for sure. I imagine. Where else is there stagnant water? I'm trying to think of like a dead room. Like is there a green room that I could maybe draft outside and then it would have stagnant water in it? And then like the next day, like you coat check the that feels like maybe one too many steps though. That feels like too much. Um are they doing wordplay again? Oh, for sure, right? Still water, right? Like it could be something that is still water. Tints blank books. I think I'm on the right track that this needs to be outside. This room needs to be outside. I think I'm on the right track with that. I've recognized that there is a blank book. And I don't think there's any other hidden meaning to that. I think that it's just this book. Um, but it's something that's still water. Freezer is stagnant and still water. Yeah, you're not wrong that the freezer makes sense. I did mention the freezer. Um, it is still water. But how do you get ice from the free? Could I get a watering can and then go into the freezer with it? Because how would I collect it? Going into the freezer with the watering can might make some sense. You're still kidding? Oh, okay. That's I mean to be fair, if I stood around in the freezer for long enough, I would expect the watering can to freeze, but it's in a specific spot that you have to do a special thing to unlock. Okay, yeah. Thanks. I appreciate it. I do still need to coat check something. Probably the jackhammer. I guess I should check the key card actually. No spoilers. Oh yeah, for sure. No spoilers, please and thank you. Ask Denny Ravain? Don't give me too many hints now. Denny Ravain. Who was Denny again? Hold on. Where did I write? I wrote all those names down. Denny Ravain was the one who stole the Baron's mail. Oh, he's the motherfucker who had payment for goods. Huh. Could be, yeah, could be, the trading post is where he's mentioned. Um, Denny Ravane is the guy who stole the Baron's mail. What the fuck else did that man do? He was the gardener, was he not? No, that was someone else. Pretty sure the gardener was someone else. Nogula. Nogula was the groundskeeper. They're gonna make me go back to the hovel or some shit, aren't they? Nogula was the new groundskeeper. Okay. Ravane the old groundskeeper that got he got fired. I mean, I could always go look 2 rooms north of here. We got 38 steps. I'll be all right. Mr. Nogula. Cool. We have learned from our dealings with your predecessor that it is much cheaper in the long run to be generous. Yep. Okay. Cool. Was Ravane also one of the motherfuckers who had access to the terminal outside? I want to say he was. Possibly. Could go check out there as well. As long as I have the steps to make it back here, because I know I need this. I don't think I'm going to need the key card anymore. Let me go code check that while I'm thinking of it. Way too useful for me not to check. Saves my ass. It doesn't even, like, necessarily save my ass. It just allows me to ignore a couple of rooms that I normally don't have to ignore. I have to pay very close attention to. Namely the breaker box and the security room. Was that the password? Yes. Network settings, electronic mail settings, don't care about any of that. Stuff about the servers still. A bunch of stuff got deleted. New admin key created. Don't care about any of this. Hartley Rhoda. Okay, was given a temporary admin key. Right. Okay, that didn't seem super helpful. Don't need to import trophy data. Bunch of that. Okay, not a lot in here. Didn't seem useful anyways. Still water. I thought I was kind of onto something with the fucking freezer, man. Still water. I don't believe there's any up there. That's still water. Something tells me that doesn't work, though. This is technically also still water, but not... Like, not... It's still connected to the reservoir, right? Like... Feels like a place where I would have to be able to refill my um my watering can if it is related to water in some way. Still water. I would also have to find a fucking gardening can, like the can. That's only in the greenhouse, isn't it? Where else does that spawn even? There's the trading post as an option. I think you might be able to trade for a water can. It might be too rare. The watering can. Okay, this is obviously not still water out here, right? You can hear it running. I don't believe there's any down that way besides another bird feeder, or bird bath rather. Do any of these outdoor rooms? Perhaps somewhere underground, but not the reservoir. I don't think I can do it anyways. Lost and found, greenhouse, hovel, and a spare green room. Okay. The hovel is where I'm gonna find Rhoda's shit? I forget. Sorry, not Rhoda, Denny Ravane. I'm pretty sure the hovel is where I can find a lot of his notes. The bird baths do, I don't know, they suss me out a little bit. All right, we're gonna head in. We're definitely going to. We've got 2 more days of Blessing of the Monk. I hope that's enough. If you call it a day in a room in your house, you'll have the opportunity to draft that room from the grounds the following day. I forget if it gave me the value. I might actually need to like do that again. Another Blessing of the Monk. If I need to go to the hovel first, especially. Okay. Let's call it a day there. That'll be it for this stream. We went a little bit over where I usually like to end it, but that was a fun puzzle to have actually cracked, like, naturally. Alright, save and quit. Let us go ahead and do the redactyl in those at the end of stream here. The other ulls. Close out of U, close out of this letters to numbers. There we go. All right, Bellatrodal. Zany. Not zany. Not scaling, not RNG, more than $6. Not molt related either. Okay, Vagabond. Not rare either. We're looking at a $7 uncommon that does not have creation or molt involved. $7 uncommon. $7 uncommon. Paradolia? Might only be 6. Oh, Paradolia is only 5. It isn't other either, so it doesn't really matter. We've got hands, discards, economy. Economy on a $7 that isn't scaling. Not sure how many of those there are. We've got retrigger copy as well. Could be Saki Busky, but I think that's only 6. Copy. Could be mime, but I think that's also only 6. Could be chips, but I can't think of any chips uncommons that have no scaling. Feels like they all do. We've got let's just go with what about Mary Andy? Maybe. We'll try Mary Andy. I feel like it's been Mary Andy recently. Okay, it's not. But it is hands discards. So we're at, what is this? S Joker. S Joker. What? My brain's cooked right now, so that's gonna take me a while to think of it. I'm just gonna scroll through. Smeared? Oh, I guess that is hands because it makes them easier to play. It is a $7. It must be Smeared Joker. There we go. Spottle. We're gonna start with Red Hot Chili Peppers again. Male US. After 1989, more popular Kanye. Quite popular, top 50-ish after 2009. Does Jid make top 50? No. But not after 2012 either. So we're looking at 2010 or 11. 2010 or 11. This is not a great time for me to know hip hop artists in 2010, 2011. Rank is Justin Bieber. He's up there, but I'm pretty sure he's Canadian and definitely not hip hop. He is up there though. 2010 to 2011. Could this be Kendrick? Is Kendrick from around here? Fuck me, man. I'm actually right on the fucking money too, man. It's 2011. That was my guess, man. I got nothing better than that. That was right on the money. It just wasn't it. I'm gonna give this one a minute. This one's not coming to me. I think I need to refresh this page. Yeah. Okay. This is today's. Blank are a blank group. A group of blank and blank 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 the blank and blank blank of blank blank and blank 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 and the blank blank of blank blank blank. Sure. Species. What the fuck am I supposed to do with that, man? The first sentence is like 4 lines long almost. Subgroup in a blank blank. Blank is a blank. Is blank a blank blank for a blank subgroup of blank blank? Okay, family. The families were blank. Socialist. Political? As a political blank in the blank blank and blank blank. Politics. No. Blank blank and blank 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 blank. Is this a union or a guild of any kind? Of the blank union. Okay. Job. By the blank of blank jobs. I don't know, man. This one might be a bit much even for me. People. Peoples. Okay. Perhaps an ethnicity then? Or, indigenous? That doesn't seem right. Oh, it is right. Indigenous peoples. Let's see what comes to mind. The Iroquois. The Seminole. Of South America or North America? North America. The Inca? No. They're Central America, I guess, so never mind. Native. Oh, it could be the Inuit. Yeah, with igloo. A group of culturally and historically similar indigenous peoples traditionally inhabiting the Arctic and subarctic regions of North America and Russia. All right, do you know any hip hop artists from exactly 2011 in the top 50? We didn't finish it. I guess Kendrick, I got everything right except the fucking popularity. And I can't think of another. J. Cole? Is J. Cole popular enough? Huh, guess he is. I didn't think he was popular enough. This is the right time period, but I would not have expected J. Cole to still sit in the top 50. White hip hop artists are not super common. The only two I can really think of off the top, well, three, I guess, MGK, NF, and Eminem come to mind, but Eminem's too popular and too old. NF isn't popular enough. And MGK, I'm not even sure if he's still considered hip hop. Mac Miller, too, there you go. Macklemore, I guess, counts as hip hop probably as well. I'm not sure what Macklemore is. He's a lot of things. Excellent question. A lack of standards in Hollywood, I guess. All right, let's pause this music. I'm not even gonna bother turning it off or anything because we're gonna have it on for tomorrow's stream as well. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm hungry as shit. I didn't actually intend to stream this long, but that puzzle took a while to crack. So, is what it is. I'll be back tomorrow, same as usual. Schedules on YouTube, schedules also on the Discord. I'll see you guys around, okay? Peace out. That is very true, Lightspeed.